Today I want to try something different. I just want to have a conversation with you guys. No big edits, nothing, just a conversation. I want to talk about bad customers. So before I go into this, I am somebody who truly tries to have a lot of empathy for other people. I understand human beings are complicated, right? We all have emotions, we all have busy lives, we have things on the go. So I always try to connect with other people and understand where they're coming from in that moment. That being said, not perfect. It's not always easy to do that. But if you're having a business, this is something I want you to hear because bad customers can really be a problem for your company. So if they're costing you money, that's one thing. But if they're extremely rude to you or your staff, or they just constantly complain, they're calling you at crazy hours, they just have zero respect for you, that's something that you need to eliminate for your mental health and for your company. It's an important thing. Now, I've always struggled with this because, again, I'm somebody who likes to give credit where credit is due. Now, this individual trusted me enough and my business to help me grow my company because they said yes to my service, right? So for a person to do that, that means they trusted you enough for that. So I don't want to take that away. And that's why I always feel bad, as they say, cutting loose a bad customer. But sometimes it's just what is needed. So think about your business. What customers do you currently have? How do they treat you? How do they treat your staff? So for me, if they're being rude to me or whatever, I try to see it from their point. Maybe they're having a bad day. Maybe their business is going in the dumps. I don't know, but I can handle it. But if they're being disrespectful to one of my employees, that drives me nuts. There's no place for that. And for me, that's like the biggest eye-opening moments. Like, okay, you have a customer who pays X amount for your business, but you're complete, pardon my language, complete asshole to your staff. Well, then they gotta go. Like, first off, you try and switch out the people, see what's going on, but you gotta let them go. Even if it's a high-paying customer, which is tough sometimes. You want to make that money, but if they're being an asshole, just let them loose, right? So I've done that, and I've noticed I had a lot less stress because I realized every time I saw a text message or a phone call from this person, I was like, oh my God, like mentally you're just ready. There's going to be a problem. Even when there was no problems, they've created problems. It's mind boggling. So, folks like that, if you have a customer like that in your business, do yourself a favor and cut them loose, as they say. I know it sounds mean, but you got to let them go. It's important for you and your staff and for your company. Right now, this is not so much if they're a rude person, but if it is a customer, like one customer I signed up many years ago when I first started the company, and it was completely underquoted. I let that customer be a customer for a long time simply because, again, like they were one of my first customers. It was that tough moment where you're like, well, do I really want to let go of this customer? They trusted me enough in the beginning. So, give them the VIP discount. But after a while, you realize, and you're hiring staff, cost of living goes up, everything goes up. You're not really making much money off that account anymore. So you got to think about that too. Now, I allowed that customer to be a customer for quite a few years, and eventually I had to let them know that the price is going to go up by a fair amount. They didn't like that, so they left. So I guess it kind of saved me from having to cut them loose. But you got to keep those things in mind. As a business owner, it is vital to have boundaries, like with your staff and your customers, because ultimately it comes down to people treat you the way you teach them how to treat you, right? If someone's an asshole to you every time and you're okay with it, odds are they're going to continue talking to you like that. So same goes for the staff. Now, I like to think that I'm a pretty good employer. Now, I've noticed though sometimes that people take advantage of that as far as vacation time requests goes or whatever, right? So you got to make sure you stay firm in certain areas. You can still be a nice person. You don't have to be an ass, but you got to make sure you have those boundaries as a business owner because that's important. There's a fine line between offering tremendous customer service and being a great employer and then, being a pushover. So you got to make sure you keep those things in mind as a business owner. Anyways, I just want to rant about that a little bit because I've never really done that before on here, and I feel like a lot of you folks watch my channel. You have your own cleaning companies, so I feel like this is something that's very important. So keep that in mind.